So super excited. Today was a very, very good day. I'm doing a water change on my pure red line tank, and maybe about a week ago, as you know, I got these new, and about a week ago I found a dead female and I took her out, and she was buried, so I took her eggs and I scraped her eggs and cleaned them out and put them into this this water thing, and every once in a while one of the eggs will fly up to the top here, but as long as I keep an eye on it, it doesn't happen very often. But there's 2 baby shrimp in here. So the female died about a week ago, and I just had the eggs, trying to get it focused in on here for you, just had the eggs floating around in here. You can see there's a couple floating around, but let's see if I can focus over here, right there. Focus. Maybe if I put my hand here. Yeah, you see right there. Baby shrimp, pure red line, hatched in this container. The mother died about a week ago, and there's another one in here too. There's 2, at least 2. I've spotted 2. One was in the corner over here. Yep. So if I go into the corner here, sorry about the view, it's hard to get close, and I don't know where my camera, I'm holding my camera the opposite way I normally hold it, so it's real weird for me. But you see right there, there's another baby pure red line. Frigging amazing. What's up, JW? What's up, Aquarium Cop? But yeah, like I said, I'm holding my phone. If I flip my phone like this, is that upside down for you guys? Or is that okay? Because that's much better for me to hold it this way and get better shots. But I don't know if any of the other ones are going to hatch out. I'm hoping they are. But I'm starting to see a little bit of fuzz. So what I did here is I took some of the aquarium water and I just put an aerator in here. And I can turn the air on and off via this valve here, up and down. So I found a nice medium that it bounces these eggs around every once in a while. And I'll shake it up every once in a while. But basically that just imitated the mama brushing the air over the eggs. And it looks like there's one about to hatch right here. Whoa. YouTube app, take it easy. But one of the eggs right there, looks like it's going to hatch very soon. But you can see all the eyes in them. So the eggs are real cool. But they were floating around in there. I keep moving this around too. Like you can see they'll all end up in one spot. But then I'll move that. And they'll kind of move around and get nicely aerated. Like now those are bouncing around. But pure red line babies, and I was about to throw these away, and the reason I say thank you Mark Shrimp Tank is because when this female here, when she died, I was gonna throw her away, but instead I happened to watch Mark Shrimp Tank video of the egg, the cichlid egg bouncer. I unfortunately didn't have one of those, but I had one of these and an air pump and an air stone, so I used that and it worked. For those of you just joining, see if we could find the baby shrimp. There's a baby shrimp right there. And where'd the other one swim off to? There's another one. Little focus on my hand. Right there. Right under my finger. That one's a real small though. Hard to see. But the eggs are bouncing around in there looking good. One or two of them has some fuzz, so I keep getting distracted here, guys. But what I did here was after I scraped the eggs off, I put them in here with some of the tank water and started the aerator. And then I added a little bit of Paragard, very little bit, like literally like 2 drops, just to kind of prevent fungus and bacteria from getting on the eggs. And about a week later, 2 babies in there. And so I'm going to try to get those 2 babies out in a little bit, and then let these other eggs bounce around in here a little bit more and see if I get any more luck. Well, like I said, I'm starting to see some fuzz. I don't know if you could make it out. It's hard for me to keep my finger there and focus, but some of the eggs are starting to get a little bit of fuzz on them. But you see how the egg is just floating around in that air too? But basically, yeah, they'll move around, and hopefully the fuzz is okay, and they're far enough along where it's not going to kill them, and they'll actually hatch out, like that little guy there, and the little guy in the corner over there. But that isn't the only reason why today is awesome, because I got my Cardinals in today. But we'll go check that out in a second. We'll check out the Taiwan bee tank. Is actually cleaned off the glass a little bit. But see, I have my water. I still haven't hooked up the automatic water change. I have everything I need to do it. I have all the overflows, these overflows built for all these tanks. But I just haven't done it yet. But I have lots of exciting news to share with you guys today. So the PRL tank, I've actually had 3 losses over the tank, which is why I'm doing like a 30% water change, but I didn't drain any of the water. I'm just putting 30% more water in and letting it overflow out into that container down there. But basically, I lost one about 4 days after I bought them, and then another one the next day, and then they was fine, and then another one the next day, which was yesterday. And I decided, alright, I'm doing a water change because I don't want to lose anymore. And meanwhile, I'm gaining in this tank. They're hatching. So I got a great deal. I went to a pet store that I never went to. It was about an hour away from me, and they had Java moss in the tank, and an employee was there, and I asked how much it was, and she didn't know. So she went and asked the manager and came back, and she said it's $4 for a handful. And I said, well, whose handful? That's kind of a subjective term. And she's like, well, I'll give you a lot. And I was like, I pointed to a tank that literally was completely full of it. And I said, well, how many handfuls do you think are in that tank? And she said 3. I couldn't believe it. 3 handfuls, the whole tank was full. So I said, I'll take it. So I got all this Java moss for 12 bucks. Tell me that ain't a steal. So, all this Java moss, I mean, this tank is full, both of these tanks are completely full of it for 12 bucks. So that was a killer deal. Excited about that. Not so excited about losing 3 of the PRLs, but hopefully after the water change you'll do okay. I thought it might have been this mold stuff, but everything I looked said that that's basically just, it's food and it's good for them. But if anyone knows, see like on the driftwood how it has that white mold? Well, it's probably not mold, but it looks like mold to me. But everyone says, it's, everything I looked at said it's just algae, and the shrimp will eat it, and it's actually good. So I hope that's not the problem. But that tank's doing well. Back to the Taiwan bees. I got distracted. So the Taiwan bees are doing fantastic. There's pintos in here. There's a gorgeous looking shadow panda right there. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, the wood's pretty new. I mean, it's not new. It's like probably 2 months old because that tank I've been cycling for like 2 months. That shadow panda's pretty beautiful. Oh, right up front. Red zebra pinto. Coming to say hi. Thank you, Evelyn. So what else we got? Over here we have some blue bolts. and black crystal female, which there are brand new baby. There's another shadow panda down there, or shadow King Kong actually. If I could get him, it's hard to get back there, but a lot of my nicer shrimp. There's a Missouri blue bolt. There's my black zebra pinto. All the pintos are up. Of course, I said he's out and he went and hid. We got a little shot of him though, but another shadow panda with just a tint of blue and then a blue bolt Missouri. There's another shadow panda back there that is just a tint of blue that you can probably not make out on the camera. Some extreme blue bolts are hiding down there. Oh, there's my other pinto. Wow, I'm finding all of them. So there's a black cloud pinto. It's got blue dots that look like clouds on them. I know I'm like zooming the camera all around like crazy. So there's one of the babies from Michelins. From one of the... Oh, the YouTube app is horrible. That was a baby Michelin, and he's about 2 months old. But there's babies in here. They're probably only about 2 or 3 days old. This app, I touch the screen and it zooms in all the way. I don't know what YouTube was thinking with that, but it was horrible. Horrible decision. But here's another one of the babies that grew up. See, that baby's only about 2 months old. They are growing fast. But while you are looking at the pintos and stuff, I'm going to try to look around for one of the really small babies. The brand new ones. So we've got one in the Subwassertang back there. Is not new. They're all hiding right now. Oh, no, there's one right there. Can you see? Right there. Doesn't want to focus on it because she's too small. But it even looks like it might be a red one, which is super cool. Oh, there we go. There's a real little baby that's only about a couple days old. And those are Michelins because the only crystals I have in here are females. There's another shadow pandas. They're one of my favorite shrimp, so I got a bunch of them. But I have a super there's extreme blue bolt back there. A lot of these came from Shrimp Fever, but they come from all over the place. See that app? That zoom is annoying. Look at that. I barely touch the screen and it zooms all the way in. Is there like a tap feature or something? But anyway, this is the cherry tank, and as you can see, babies just everywhere. Look at that wall. The side wall. I mean, this tank is always just covered in babies. Babies everywhere. I'm gonna have a competition when I get to 1,000 subs. I'm gonna give away either 20 of these red Sakuras or maybe 10 of these black rose Neocals, because these black rose Neos that I got from Flip Aquatics are breeding like crazy. As you can see, babies everywhere, all over. I don't know if I showed this shirt yet. Pretty cool shirt. But oh man, I was gonna clean this tank, wipe the front of it, but I didn't. Still, it's the yellow King Kong tank. They're in there. It's hard to see through all the algae. Do I have Blue Dreams? I do, but they're not doing so well. I got, sorry about the zoom, guys. I don't know why it won't let me like zoom out right. This is my Blue Dream tank. I started with 25 of them, and there's only probably about 5 or 6 left of them in here, and they're always hiding. I never see them, but 2 of them are buried. They like hiding behind this rock. I don't see them right now. But yeah, my Blue Dream tank is probably the tank that's doing the worst. I lost a lot of them right off the bat. And I've gotten 3 different batches of Blue Dreams from 3 different sources. So I just don't have good luck with Blue Dreams. And I've tried in 2 separate tanks too, so it's not just this one tank. So I don't know. The pumpkin shrimp, I should probably clean the front of this, but they are doing awesome too. If I can put this on the glass, you could probably see through the algae a little bit better. Yeah, I hope the buried ones get going. I really do, because I really like the Blue Dreams. I mean, the ones that are in here are really nice looking. This tank had a problem. Well, I wouldn't say a problem, but it had a ton of seed shrimp in here, and it probably still does. And scuds, maybe? I don't know if seed shrimp and scuds are the same thing, but there were a ton in there. That's the only difference I noticed with that tank between the other ones. But the pumpkin shrimp are breeding like crazy too, as you can see. We already saw the Black Rose Neos. But as you can see, the Black Rose Neos, their culls are pretty much Blue Dreams. So I'm not worried about the Blue Dreams really, because like that one's almost like a carbon really. So, I mean, the Black Rose are going to throw Blue Dreams pretty much. I mean, you look, there's chocolate and a blue. And these are the Black Rose. Well, these are is my Black Rose tank. I haven't culled any yet, but they will be the culls that I would take out because they're not pure black. Like that one. Well, that one's right, not even pure black yet either. There's the pure black one. What's in here? Oh, black diamond, blue diamonds. These guys are doing good too. There were some babies in here. Yeah, you could. I bet you could breed Black Rose out of Blue Dreams, as long as you keep going with it. So that was pretty much all my tanks. You saw over here, these guys are just cycling. That's just Java Moss tanks. Those are the pure red line. This one, I'm eventually the blue Royal Blue Tigers I have upstairs in my Red Dragon Guppy tank. I'm going to move down into this tank. The Royal Blues are doing fantastic. I've only had 1 loss out of the 30 that I bought, 32 that I bought. So that is fantastic. They're doing amazing. I could show you that tank. So we've been through all of these things. Oh, no, I didn't show you because the bucket's in my way here. But this is the Orange Eye Red Ghost tank, and these guys like to hide too. There's only 10 of them in there. There's one right there between the wood though. I'll clean my tank one of these days for you guys. But you know how I feel about algae. I love it. It's so good for the tank. There's an Orange Eye Red Ghost. Trying to find another one for you guys, but they're all hiding because the tank light was off. I turned the tank lights on to show you the PRL and when I was working in here and saw them. The parameters I use for the tigers are, I use this Shrimp Mineral GHKH, and I get my TDS to about 140, which gives me a GH of about 8 if I remember correctly. Beautiful Shadow King Kong right there. But we could go check out the Royal Blue Tigers since we saw this room. Okay. So there's the Royal Blue Tiger tank getting overrun with Ramshorn snails. My frog bit from Cats is doing awesome. I just got a 15% battery warning, but this is the Samsung Galaxy 8. So I started with like 21%, so we should have a little bit still. But the frog bit that she sent me is growing like crazy, or he or she sent me. But there's some Royal Blues. Orange Eye, or just Royal Blue Tigers. I always want to say orange eye. No, I do not do weekly water changes. I only do water changes when I notice a noticeable change in my TDS. I am a believer that people do way too many water changes, and you shouldn't do water changes based on just time, really. Because there could be weeks you overfeed, there could be weeks you underfeed, and that could be completely different. And if you don't need to do a water change, shrimp thrive on stability. So basically, I know what the TDS is when I start of my pure water with no organic waste or organic plant materials in there. So basically, I know when the water can, by measuring my TDS, I can know if the water's dirty. Why am I reconnecting? Okay. Hopefully that'll be better. I changed to the Wi-Fi down here. I don't know why I didn't do that first. But this little plant right here is growing out awesome. Awesome, awesome. I'm not sure what it is. This like viney one. Right there. Right there. Growing up everywhere. The Subwassertang is growing good. The Royal, like I said, the Royal Blue Tigers are doing fantastic. And I have 12 more upstairs in the upstairs tank. So, just can't wait. Look at that big old female. She'll be able to carry lots of eggs. So that's cool. That tank over there, you guys know what that is? That's the Cardinal tank. Sulawesi, I don't know how to say it. We're going to save that for you guys. Here's the other side of the Royal Blue Tiger tank. Like I said, it's overrun with Ramshorn snails. But I noticed ever since I've been using salty shrimp and RO water, my snails, look at the blue on that. That is fantastic. Compared to this tank, which doesn't have, this is the same blue Ramshorns, but this tank doesn't have the salty shrimp. This is just my tap water. And look at the difference. There's the blue Ramshorn in my tap water, which this tank is cloudy because of this crushed coral, but I just put this power head in here and it's cleaning it up. But this is my purple grass guppies. And hopefully finally, I hope my Wi-Fi is a good connection right now, because this will be the first time I'm connected to my basement Wi-Fi and I could show these guys without a bad connection. And the water's still cloudy, of course, but it should be cleared up by tomorrow because I just put this in today and it's already gotten much better. But back to this tank. I was saying, look at the blue. The difference in the blue. It's unreal. So that's super cool. There's another Royal Blue. These guys are doing great. These guys all came from Jason Lynn. And Jason Lynn is the man, by the way, because he asked how I was doing, how they were doing, and if I was happy with the order. And I said, yeah, they're all amazing. Out of the 20, I think there's maybe 3 of them that don't have a perfect pattern. Meaning, I'll try to find one that I was talking about. One of like the 3 that I was talking about. But he is an amazing person. Wait till if I could find one. Let me go back to the other side. Back to the other side. Nope, that gorgeous. Those are all gorgeous. Those are all gorgeous. Maybe that one. Okay, yeah, that one. Okay, see that one, how it has a little bit of striping on it? Too much. Focus. See, oh, now he turned. But that shrimp had a little bit of striping on it. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? See how you can see the striping down at the bottom there? So that's what I meant by not perfect. And he said, just pay shipping and I'll send you 3 more. So he's gonna send me 3 more Royal Blues, just because I said that 3 of them weren't perfect. Which, what kind of amazing customer service is that? So here is the Blue Moscow tank, getting tons of algae on it, which means it's nice and healthy. So this tank is definitely good to go now. But gorgeous guppies, you guys, and there's some yellow Sakuras in here too, chilling around. It's cool that the shrimp's actually out, because they're normally down in that cave system. There's a big cave system that goes down under that rock, and all the shrimp, he loves to hide in there. I never see him. Oh wow, there's another one out over there, probably because it's late and the lights should be off. I just turned them on for the video. But yeah, hopefully there's probably only 5 shrimp in here. I just took the yellows. They're actually not yellow Sakura. They're orange Sakura or pumpkin shrimp, but they were turning very, very yellow. There were like 5 of them that were very yellow throughout the batch. So those are the ones. Only 4 people left out of the 10 stayed to see the finale. Sorry for everyone else, but look at these beauties. Did you see them? Did you see these gorgeous shrimp? I hope people aren't leaving because the quality's bad. But it doesn't. It's not telling me it's a bad connection. Look at these guys. I'm gonna try to zoom in. These are now my pride and joys. I made a video of the unboxing and acclimation. I did not do it live this time because I wanted to actually get some good footage and actually do some editing and make it look great. But then someone left a comment on one of my videos today about how I haven't done a video in a while. So here I am doing a video of the live, but there'll be a good edited version of this unboxing. I got these on Aquabed. These are USA bred, so I paid a little bit more money for them. I paid $114 for 6 of them, and then I asked them to double the order. So I paid $228 for 12 of them, and then I had $45 for overnight shipping. But they're USA bred, which makes me very happy. And look at them. I don't regret it one bit. Did you see them? I'm at a bad angle over on the side here. That's why it's so shaky, because I have to like hold my phone all weird. But there we go. Yep. These are going to be my most challenging shrimp. That's why these guys, and yeah, stable parameters. That's why these guys are in a 20 gallon and not a 10 gallon. And the only issue I still have with this is I don't have a lid, and the water's 84 degrees because they like it very, very warm. So the water evaporates quite quickly, and that's not good for stability if you keep adding water in big quantities. So I definitely need to get a lid for it, and I definitely need to get some sort of drip water change system set up. So I'll probably mount a bucket up here or something. Oh, that's the next thing I wanted to show you guys. Did I bring it down here? I didn't. Oh, I gotta show you guys my next idea. But on to that. Okay, so I'll come back and show you guys more of these if you want, because I'm gonna stare at these for all night because they are gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Okay. But as you can see, I have a bunch of 10 gallons stocked there that I got from Rob at Flip Aquatics. But they all have these bulkheads on them that stick up, so they take up way too much room in my shrimp room. So I bought acrylic sheets that I could basically take the bulkhead off and just silicone here. Hold on, so you can see better what I'm talking about. So basically I'm going to take this bulkhead off, and I have acrylic sheets that I'm going to aquarium sealant and just clog the hole up, and then I'll be able to put them back to back like this and save myself a lot of room. But then I thought, okay, I have all this space here, and 10 gallons kind of take up a lot of space like this, in this shape, in this rectangle shape that you would call it. So here's my RO storage, by the way, if you guys don't know what that looks like. I have 2 buckets full of RO water. So basically these tanks are going to go move onto these shelves, and I got, let's go upstairs so I can show you what I got. Oh, well, to Petco $1 gallon sale, I bought 620 longs too. So basically these 620 longs, I'm going to build, back to the shrimp room, I'm going to build a rack right against this wall, which is perfect length for the 20 long. So I'm going to stack 5 20 longs high here, and then I'm going to have one extra that I'm going to try to squeeze under there. I hope it's going to fit. I haven't measured yet, but if it doesn't fit, I'll find somewhere for it. But my big idea that I'm going to test out, that I'm super excited about, is I got these. I'm turning the light on, don't worry. I got these. I'm going to put my phone down a minute so I can move the lid and show you. But basically, so I have this guy right here, 41 quart storage, which comes out to about 10.5 gallons. So this is 10.5 gallons. Am I still zoomed in? So 10.5 gallons. But look at the footprint. You know, shrimp love to be on the ground. Look at how much more ground space this thing has versus a 10-gallon tank. My matin filters, I only have to go a couple inches high for foam going across per 10 gallons versus 4 to 5 times the amount of foam. So now I can make 10.5 gallons of water. The footprint is bigger for the shrimp, which is amazing. It was $7 with the lid. So it comes with the lid. It's clear. The lights can sit on top of it perfectly. And in my shrimp room, they're so thin, I could stack probably 8 or 9 of these on a rack. If I build a rack that has just enough room for that and the light, I could probably stack 10 of these tall and 3 across in that shrimp room. So I could hit 15 10 gallons in where I'm only fitting 8 right now. And the footprint's better for shrimp. And I get to use less foam for the matin filter. And the depth of the tank is much more shallow. So the air pump has to work a lot less to pump the depth lower or shallower. So I could get more tanks out of one pump. So that's going to be awesome when I set up that rack and see how that experiment goes. But I think that's going to be super cool. It's going to replace all of my 10 gallons in the future probably. I don't know if these are ever even going to get used now once I set up the other things, because I could fit so many more of those versus these. But anyways, I have 1% on my phone, guys. Gotta go. Love you. Let's get one final shot of the Cardinals as a see you later. Oh, they're so gorgeous. So beautiful. How much were the Royal Blues? I got them, the ones from Jason Lynn, I got for $22 each, or 20. I think he charges 25, but since I got 20 of them, he gave me a deal for 22 each. And the other ones I got on Aquabid, and I think they came out to $14 a shrimp. I don't know. You're gonna have to go back and watch my unboxing. The Aquabid one I did live. The other one with these guys from Jason Lynn was my past video that I uploaded, and the thumbnail looks pretty much like what you're seeing right now. But yeah, you'll see all about my Royal Blues in my last video, and then there's a live unboxing of the Royal Blues from the Aquabid seller. And the Aquabid seller's Royal Blues are gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous as well. They colored up much, much, much better than I thought they would, and they are, I'd say, every bit as good as Jason Lynn's now that both of them are colored up. So yeah, either seller is good, but Jason Lynn's customer service is unmatched. Like I said, he's sending me 3 more free ones just because I happened to say they weren't perfect when he asked me about it. Alright, love you guys. See you later, fish fam. Thanks for coming. Bye.